though very improbable. So a lot of it hinges on this matchup in particular. LeStream must have a victory in order for that to happen. If not, Empire will clinch first overall in Europe with a victory or even a single point today. Your bans are going to come out, and Maverick and Miro will be the bans for Empire. Thermite and Kaid will be the bans for LeStream.
Vault in through. And the only member outside right now is Alfama, as Rise and Hicks continue to push in through the balcony on the rafters. It's a pre-fires back and forth, but no one's going to land a shot. Now ADSing against the shield. Dan in contest won't be able to hit the headshot. Lots of sprays now coming in through the walls. You still have the yokai set in place. One blast will be utilized to disorient Hicks, as he's going to have to get the plant down. Shepard looking to go for a vault out outside, and Dan, trading shots back and forth with Alfama, but it'll be Shepard to clean up Rise inside the rafters, pushing down Cash Hallway now, and angling it off will be Scyther. It's all the shield left alone, and Dan will clean it up for his first kill in Pro League. Looking like nearly a team ace there for Empire, had Joystick not got two, and Karzeka fallen early, but Team Empire on the defensive side with both hard breaches banned out will
left. So LSE will find themselves down a body and their literal shield, as Hicks will be off the board, and also a set of smokes. So LSE will try to recover. It'll be in the hands of Rise. Joystick gets a bit too aggressive around the Moto door, and Rise will now try to take out the diffuser. But no, Scyther cuts down Alfama all the way at the end of the hall, and Rise will just sit and wait patiently. Grabbing that diffuser, he's got the glass with him, but there's not a lot of time to work with. Oh, Uno just missing Scyther. A bit of a strange play there from Uno to completely avoid the Echo, who is still deeply entrenched inside of blue and has these punch holes, possibly able to prey on somebody. Through the hole, it's going to be Aces to take out Scyther, seeing him, and Shepard taking out Rise. It's going to be an absolute slugfest inside of the church, but it's all up to Aces. Very little on HP. No time available, and as you can see the red pings, he was under watch that entire way. No step was going to be made inside a church for Aces that wouldn't have been given to the rest of Empire, and they will take their second round.
Operator heading towards Cash Stairs and coming in behind the majority of this LeStream push. Refocused and sent Uno in downstairs, and just as he enters in the pool table window, Joystick is able to maneuver in behind that half wall. Drone has lost visibility on him, but default camera will call out to Joystick as the flashbangs ring out as well, playing inches away from one another. Finally, the drone will spot him out, and Joystick giving away his location, and Uno not pushing just yet. Able to escape again to the front door, but finally locked down. Joystick eliminated, but again, we sit at 30 seconds. Dan and Alfama will trade, dropping us down to a 4v2 for Shepard and Scyther to work their way out of. One made it into Jim. With that castle barricade still standing, that'll be up to Scyther to burst through. Looks like it's been prepped, and it has, but as he rips it down, Aces on a good reaction will drop Scyther, now leaving Shepard alone inside of logistics, working out of a crossfire that he doesn't really have an escape of, and that'll be Uno sending him to the grave. Good, nice little finish there for Uno and the rest of the LeStream in a round that really didn't look like they had much of a shot with how much utility and time was burnt trying to establish Karzeka's location. Good response.
So taking many fights on defense hasn't been the case at all, and he doesn't have a kill yet on this entire game. He won't, as he fell in this round without much of an altercation involved. Doubling up for LSE, a beautiful shot from Aces as you lose both Joystick and Shepard. It's going to be all up to Scyther and Dan. Scyther proving his worth time and time again, but the newest member of the team, Dan, will have to show his. It's a 5v2 as site execute going down, 40 seconds left. Not a lot of time to work with if you're a defender because the attackers will be pushing on in. Reposition the yokais, why don't you? You see all the marks, lots of information there, but Uno's going to be able to grab Scyther, and it's going to be no miracle there for the Echo. Everything's going to be in the hands of Dan, who looks for one kill. He finds on Alfama, but he's completely blind, and his wall will fall, and it'll get picked away from Aces. No cover whatsoever, both metaphorical and physical, as it was taken away due to the caliber destruction of that glass rifle, and it'll be LeStream riding the ship on the Cash CCTV defense in large part.
There has been one member of Empire to reposition towards blue stairs, and it looks like it was Dan or Karzeka. It is Dan, and he will ultimately fall to Alfama. Another one on Karzeka, as it's just dominoes right now for LeStream. Shepard, the lone man inside a church, he's going to have to contend with Hicks. He's going to lock him down, pull out the pistol close range, but oh my, he whiffs it, and now Shepard's able to collect the kill. The plant going down, and Rise on an immediate trade onto Scyther, so it leaves Shepard alone. The one man in behind the bar. What a beautiful shot onto Rise, deep in behind K9. The plant gets completed, though. He's got two stacked in Moto. Alfama able to clean that one up as well, and LeStream, 3 straight. It's dire straits for Empire.
Empire really didn't need to take a lot of those fights that they took. Joystick finding himself in the line of fire, playing extremely loosely and very aggressive. Trigger fast enough, understanding that there might be some counterfire. He'll seek the safety, but he'll find Scyther after Joystick takes out Uno.
Good trade there is Joystick really being the difference makers. He's gone upstairs, but Ace is still just devastating everyone on Empire. That's 3 on the round for him. He could go for the ace, but up above is Joystick, and that'll end Ace's reign. Inside of the blue door now, a second one, unaware of Joystick positioning up top, has leveled things at a 2v2. A Nitro Cell being sent out by Karzeka, cannot collect, and now sprays of Panic Fire up against walls. You've still got Joystick looking to return down the main stairs as Hicks, on barely any HP remaining, tries to drop down a plant. Again, the pre-fires through the walls will not connect. You have a rotate in the main hall where Joystick is positioned. Alfama can't pull the trigger, and Joystick will rip through him. The Russian machine looking to bounce back as it's just Hicks alive, floundering at the door now, trying to go melee against melee, and he'll be down and finished off. Karzeka able to get his first kill of the game, and that is Team Empire equalizing. A beautiful flank there from Joystick being the catalyst to stop Aces in his tracks.
Joystick being able to go up, and as you said, a bit more patience that he's shown. The hesitancy in the previous round to take the stairs into Oil Pit, and then going upstairs inside of stock and patrolling that hatch, getting the kills onto both Rise as well as Aces. That ultimately swung the tide of the round. It doesn't help well. So while LeStream was able to set a much faster pace through the latter half of their attack, it's going to be Empire taking a bit of time to figure things out. First kill will go on to Aces, though, as it's Karzeka being able to take out the Legion. It's going to be tough to come back from that in terms of what a Legion brings to the table. We'll also see some XKaros go down as the pulse felled from Shepard, and good coordination there as you saw Karzeka droning. LSE actually had a great bout of droning, and now it's going to be Empire doing the same thing, but you don't really need a drone there when Uno misses all of his shots, and Joystick is able to take him down. See if Hicks is going to be able to do much as he now moves on to the blue stairs. You'll see an aggressive play from the smoke of Alfama, and LeStream are in really bad shape, to say the least. Only 15 seconds left. It looks like it's going to have to be a kitchen drop hatch. Whether or not we're going to be able to see something from Alfama, but Hicks is on a rotate now. Shotgun gets pulled out. It's a double shot onto Shepard, down amidst the smoke, but he's going to miss onto the Capital, waiting to hear the M249. Alfama not spotted just yet. Joystick going for the plant. Oh, we have an opportunity. LeStream in the last second. Oh my goodness, what a play. And everybody from Empire still upright, but nobody is able to spot the smoke. And
where it could have happened, maybe a second one in the back garage walls, but outside of that, a lot to be done with those breaching charges, yet he has used them all elsewhere. Oof. Darting right across now is Joystick as it's Hicks unable to collect the kill onto Joystick, but he does land a shot onto Karzeka as he goes sprinting wildly into construction. The drone will identify the positioning of Hicks again, but Joystick carrying the diffuser will dictate this push. The construction push going to be pretty hard when you don't have a hard breacher left on the board, and he already utilized all of his XKaros elsewhere as well. Just a problem of not enough breaching utility. Uno still playing up in the rafters, just no longer on top of those bookshelves. Ace is on a flank throw through Master Bedroom, will take down Joystick, and now Shepard playing circles around him. Can't spot Aces tucked in behind the kitchen island, and now last man alive is Scyther. Uno cleans that one up as well. LeStream, after a round where they looked like they were about to get dominated, they seem indomitable.
it's been a good run from LeStream over the last 6 rounds. They've only dropped 1. You have to imagine that was a big push on the Jacuzzi walls. He picks up 1 of those bandit batteries and then moves on over. This is a very obvious castle setup. You mentioned that Team Empire was mimicking a lot of what LeStream was doing, except they're bringing the Thatcher. Well, it also appears that LeStream is mimicking much of this gym setup. Joystick unable to hit all of his shots needed, but he's going to do a lot of damage to Rise. Hicks pops out of nowhere, shuts down Karzeka, and there goes your lone hard breacher. So you've been able to put all the focus. Hello! Damn, Daniel. There's Uno able to gun him down, not expecting a Jaeger on the other side of that castle barricade. And now Empire have lost 2 very important pieces of the puzzle. You lose the Capital, you lose the Hibana. It's going to force Scyther into a contest, but it's 2 kills from LeStream. And, well, poor Shepard. He's just going to sit and wait. What can you do? You have a 1v5, Aces is down, and Rise might also be down as well. So it's essentially a 1v3, but Hicks is on such low HP, this could become a 1v2 very quickly. It's very winnable for Shepard, but he's going to have to rely on LeStream not throwing this away, because it will be LeStream losing it rather than Shepard winning it in most cases. EMP from Shepard will go out to collect 1 kill onto Aces, possibly stat padding for the time being. He'll find a second onto Rise through the body of Aces, at least from our perspective. And Shepard falls down. So he's going to kill some more time as he now needs to rotate. The fadeaway EMP will take out Evil Eye Cam, at least for the time being. And he'll ascend towards the main stairs. but he'll be making an awful lot of noise in the process. Hicks on low HP will still exist with Alfama and Uno there, and those are good shots that are just simply waiting. The EMP at the top of the stairs for Shepard will give his position away yet again, and he'll tussle. He's not able to land the shots. Pulls out his pistol, but this will be in vain as Uno will move LeStream to match point. And that'll be 1 of 3 points for LeStream as they look to give Empire another loss on the season. A very impressive performance from LSE so far.
So considering that Empire didn't have a loss up until just a couple weeks ago, I'm going to
book their ticket to Milan and eliminate Penta from the playoff race at the same time. But Joystick has something to say about that. Both Alfama and Uno have been downed. You see Alfama get finished off. Rise falls as well, and Hicks is going to find himself in a 2v5 as he gets Uno back to 20 HP. But Uno's not long for this world. Hicks is just waiting so patiently. He's not going to have a ton of time to get this off. Look at the clock. It'll hit the 6-second mark, and Hicks is just going to wait ever so patiently. Unless there's a second yokai in play, but oh no, it gets shot, and that will assuredly be a successful plant down. Whether Hicks is going to be able to make it out of oil pit, it's going to be a slippery situation, to say the least. He'll find Joystick, but the Jackal was already quite weakened. The MP5 at that long range, unless you're hitting on the head, doesn't do a ton of damage. It won't do much there either, as Hicks is just going to trudge along in his own barbed wire. He'll be stopped short. Empire will not let LeStream walk away with this just yet. They'll continue playing onwards as it's an unsuccessful defense of Church downstairs, the first unsuccessful defense for LeStream, but they'll have 2 more opportunities to put this one away.
Good news for LeStream here is you've had 2 pretty shaky.
It's not going to be the case. So clearly Empire is looking maybe to use that to try and put the pressure onto Rise. This good coordination to catch Uno at the top of the stairs, playing on those rafters, but Rise still has not been spotted just yet. The good drone work from Empire seems to be against them. Hicks that's going to gun down Dan, and he's not going to be able to do much about all those assists. No more kills will be added to his tally for this round. I mean, you've lost Uno, though. You've lost the Smoke, who's playing up top, who's able to survive effectively. That's a good operator in the clutch of the round. It's also going to precipitate a Rise, or it's going to, I guess, necessitate a rotate from Rise. He's going to try to get back in. Shepard's just going to barrel in towards the site, finds himself right in the crosshairs of Aces. And unless Scyther and Karzeka are able to perform a miracle, and this is going to be all but over. Ace's position still not given away. A beautiful kill on the Scyther. And Karzeka will have to do it all himself, but he's under position, he's under fire, and Rise will put this one away. Not only will G2 fail to make it to Milan, but so too will Penta. The only other team that can possibly challenge against LeStream is going to be Chaos. We'll see them in the very final match of the day. LeStream is a hair away from being able to qualify for Milan. A very good performance over Empire and a tumultuous slide.